Hello, everybody, and welcome to episode 30 of the Last Ankle Heart podcast. DJ, spin it.
Last Ankle Heart podcast. You are listening to the Last Ankle Heart. You are listening to the Last Ankle Heart podcast.
Hey, what is up, everybody? How's it going? You missed me? You missed all of this? New year, new me. Not just audio anymore, visuals. Now we're getting more interconnected. You get to see my face now. Ooh, you get to see the man behind the mic. Not my mic. My old high school's mic. It just happens to be in my possession. I did not steal it. Okay, if you're a new listener to my podcast, you know that you don't know. But now you will know this is not my microphone. It just, happened to be. I was cleaning out my room. I found this. I never returned it back to my high school. Ever since then, boom, it's been in my possession. Now, guess what I'm doing with it? Big things, bigger and better things with it. That high school probably was never going to use anything with it. Now, boom, look at me. Podcast. Anyways, new year. I'm going to start new things. Like, first off, you're probably wondering, why do I have this cloth hanging out of my shirt? Well, I'll tell you why. Because now, from now on, since I'm videotaping my podcast, I am now having an outfit for each and every episode. So for this episode, drum roll please. Boom! It is merch. It is my own merch that I've handcrafted myself with my blood and sweat and tears and many, many orphans that have made this nice hoodie of mine. I'm just kidding about the orphans, but yes, this is my own creation. I am selling it. If you're interested, let me know. I can maybe, throw you one. Who knows? But merch is the first how we're going to open up the new year. Besides New Year's resolutions, has anybody have any New Year's resolutions that they need to be talking about? Are y'all already given up on the New Year's resolutions? Didn't even think about one this year? Well, I am now implementing something new that I want to do every year because I'm not really into New Year's resolutions. I'm not a New Year's resolution guy. I kind of think that just sets me up for failure because most of the time, if anybody makes one, they're not going to go in for it. So I have a new idea. It's called a New Year's Roastalution. Yeah. It's where you take an old picture from yourself at the beginning of the previous year and you just roast yourself. Because I know everybody, like each and every year, at the beginning of the previous year to the beginning of the new year, you're going to be like, find something that you didn't like about your character the year before. You may have, had a different hairstyle that you didn't like, or, different hairstyle that you didn't like. That reminds me of a lot of this guy. Yeah, that's me. And, I'm not proud of him. I'm not at all. I want him out of my life. I don't even know why that dude was even in the picture. I don't even know why I have a picture of myself looking like that. But from 9th grade all the way to my senior year when I graduated, I had that hair. Never liked it. I apparently liked it from 9th grade to the senior year, but not anymore. Every time I look at a picture of myself like that, I'm like, what were you doing? And I can't believe my mom, a hairdresser, would let me go out like that. No, I'm not gonna slap my mom, but figuratively, if she, just a ghost version, just like really kind of like a little nice little really pop, But we're gonna start out the new year by roasting my previous self before I have had these glorious locks that I have now. I've been growing this out since quarantine. That guy, on the other hand, not the picture anymore. We're gonna roast him out of here. God, why does it look like that I have a permanent bicycle helmet on my head? Okay, now the people that are just listening to this, just imagine, I don't know what you would imagine. Ellen DeGenerate. There you go. Imagine that. There you go. That's me. Just slicked back hair for no freaking reason. Anyways. Okay, this is my notepad, my trusty little notepad that I write all my thoughts on about the podcast. It keeps my thoughts together. Yeah, all the people that didn't know. Oh, hey, how does Dawson have all these topics and ideas? How does he know what he's going to talk about? I write them down. I don't have them all on my noggin. I'm just too much everywhere. I need them straight down the line. But I also did write a few more roasts about myself. I already went through that one. The first one, I look like I have a permanent bike helmet on my head. All right, check. Already did that one. I look like the male dominant lesbian in the relationship. Boom, there you go. That's all the ones I'm going to do before I hurt my feelings too much. I don't want to have to do that. But feel free in the YouTube comments to write any roast that you want to, roast about. Preferably that one, but if you have any roast about me, go for it. I don't even care. Y'all people in the YouTube comments are mean. And I know for a fact if I give y'all that power in YouTube comments or Instagram or whatever I post this on, more likely it's just going to be on YouTube. But to give y'all that kind of power is just like, I know, just so wrong of me to do. But why not? It makes y'all happy, by roasting other people. So why not let me just, let y'all have that just freedom that we in America have, just to be able to talk crap about anybody and then let them just take it. And they got, So go ahead, roast that picture of me. I'm going to keep it up. Actually, you know what? I'm going to, keep that up there for about a few seconds longer. And I'm just going to, give this a little bit of, I'm going to let this simmer. Just kind of just think about it. Okay, now we're done with it. All right, make the picture go away. New Year's Roastalution. Send me your New Year's Roastalutions if you want. If you want me to roast you, fine. I don't care. I'll just send me an email of a picture of you that you would like me to roast. I'll be more than happy to do that. But you know what? That's a tradition that I want to start. New Year's Roastalution. I bet you there's always something that you could find in your previous year self that you do not like, just such as I have. But, man, how crazy has it been already? 2021, and, nothing's really happened. Nothing completely has happened yet. No. But what about Kodak Black and Lil Wayne? I know some of y'all that are listening probably don't know who Kodak Black and Lil Wayne is, but maybe you should know them by their names. Dwayne Carter. Yes, Dwayne Carter. And maybe by their real names. Okay, Dwayne Carter and Bill Capri. Okay, you may know them by their real names, Dwayne Carter and Bill Capri. I didn't know Kodak Black's real name was Bill Capri, but the reason why I bring them up is because I have always found it interesting that when presidents leave, see, I'm not really a political person. I'm not a political person at all, but I just always find it interesting. Just like I like finding interesting things in life. And one of these has to be that presidents have pardons, and they can just pardon people whenever they want. Pardon a certain amount of people. From what research that I have done and what I have seen is that they can pardon a certain amount of people right before they leave office, and usually presidents do that when they know they have lost. They just pardon a bunch of people, and they're basically like, peace, see ya. And apparently, the two guys that Trump wanted to pardon was Lil Wayne and Kodak Black. Probably two of the worst people that you could probably pardon ever. I'm not saying. Actually, I take that back. They're not two of the worst, but really, you could have pardoned. There is a list of dozens and dozens of other people that he pardoned, but Lil Wayne and Bill Capri. When I found out his real name was Bill, everybody on the internet, of course, flipped out, but really Bill. He has a really, really white first name, and the Capri, he's named after jeans, so great, go along with that. I just would rather be called Kodak Black for the rest of my life. He's probably happy that he came out a rapper, so everybody just calls him Kodak or whatever they call him, Mr. Black. I don't know. Kodak Black, Lil Wayne, whatever. But I just found that really interesting. So, where am I going with this? You're asking. Well, Dawson, we get it. We get the point of the humor in it. But could you pardon people that have done awful things? That's my curiosity. That's what spikes it. Could you pardon, let's say Ted Bundy and Jeffrey Dahmer and, Manson and all these, Wayne freaking Gacy and all of them, just, they're all in prison. They're all alive. They're all in prison right now. They're all together. And the president just comes in and, he's just mad because he's about to be out of the office. And so next thing you know, they just pardon him. And they just pardon all these murders and all these just sick, twisted people. And they're just like, hey, you voted me out. Peace. Looks like you get to deal with all these people over again. And they just go on murdering sprees. I'm pretty sure that's not how the rules work. You probably can't pardon people that are convicted murderers. But, I find that interesting, though. Why not? Why couldn't you do that? That would make things way more interesting, because if, just one of these guys, happened to go on the loose again and then go on a spree and then he gets captured again, he just got to wait 4 years or 8, depending, 4 to 8 years, and all of a sudden he gets pardoned and he gets out again. It's awesome. It's just a constant cycle. But that's just something that I thought was interesting that just spiked up in my head. Another one. I don't know. I just also have been watching a lot of TV shows recently. Not just because of my film class. Speaking of film class, I for people that don't know me, I did take like a year, probably a year and a half off of school because I wanted to figure out things for myself. I also had stuff that I wanted to do, did not work out, COVID, blah blah blah, boohoo, whatever. Now I'm here. I decided to go to college. I am now doing film. But the thing is, though, is I'm in this like intro to film class, which basically is like film appreciation, and we have to watch movies every week and just writing discussions about them. Sounds fun, right? Well, we don't get to pick whatever movie we want, of course. We are forced to watch some of these films that are, honestly, some of them are really not that great to me. Just gonna flat out say it. Not only that, but the biggest irritation that I would have to say is they don't buy the movies for us. When you're in school, like when I was in public school or whatever, and there was a movie that was shown or whatnot, like, of course the school would have it, and we would be able to watch it for free. So you would think college would work the same way. No, not so much. Instead, what they do is they go in and then they're like, hey, I want you to watch this movie, but you are now in a situation that you have to watch it for $3.99. $2.99 if you want the SD version. Why do you want to watch the SD version? For a fact I'm going to spend that extra $1 and I'm going to get that HD. Okay? I'm going to watch that movie and like at least, bask in the, greatness of having HD. So I'm going to spend that extra $1. Who's going to watch an SD version? No. You get to lose all the detail. Ugh. Oh. Yeah, same thing with the people that have 5G now. That's the thing that's going to be... I know I'm getting off a little sidetracked, but real quick on the 4G, 5G thing, when I upgraded phones and I have 5G now, the internet's just keep on going faster and faster and faster, and it's just going to get to the point that everybody is just going to be on their phones, and if they search in something in a Safari and it doesn't pop up in literally 0.3 seconds, that they're just going to get so irritated it's going to ruin the rest of their day. Think about it. All the great technology that we have in our hands, and just we have to wait half a second for it to pop up, and if we wait just a fraction of a second longer, we'll just flip our minds over it. I don't know why that just turned into that, but I just think it's funny. Like, we're going to eventually have 8G, and we're literally just going to be able just to think it. We'll just be able to think it. I think right now we already are, because, I was literally talking to a friend about something. I literally go to Google, and I type in, K, and it just spells out the rest of it. I'm like, thanks for listening to our conversation. I know I could always rely on you. Anyways, I got a little sidetracked, but back to film class. So I have to pay every week $3.99 to watch a film, because I can't find anywhere like these movies are pirated or whatever. Like, I can't find it anywhere. I have to pay for them. Ridiculous. So I have to pay for movies that I don't want to watch. But then also now I'm watching some TV shows. I'm not really into TV shows, but my friends and a lot of other people are really into this show called Cobra Kai. Ooh. Okay, I see the hype, so I'm gonna go follow the hype. And I watched the first episode with my friend, and I was like, this is so predictable. It's probably the dumbest show that I've ever watched in my life. Okay, it's a very dumb show. I don't like Cobra Kai. I don't. And y'all probably get a lot of, turn off this YouTube, whatever, wherever you're watching it, turn it off. You turn off the audio. I don't even care. If you don't like my opinion, that's fine. Turn it off. I probably already got your view anyways. You we're how many minutes in? I don't know, probably 15 minutes somewhere in there already in, and you already gave me a view, so you might as well just suck up the rest of it and just live on with my opinion. But Cobra Kai, it's just so predictable. First episode, the old drunk dude beats up kids in a parking lot. Ooh, great. Awesome. Predictable. It's like relationships and stuff. It's like a soap opera mixed with karate, I don't know. It's just awful. I can't watch it. I hate watching things that are so predictable. And so, like, for example, Hallmark Channel. I know a lot of people don't watch it, but there's, like, girls that love it, There might be those feminine guys out there that are just like, oh, I love the Hallmark Channel. Well, go for it. Watch it. They're always the same plot, always the same two stupid characters where one of them's just like, oh, no, I love you. Goes to the next one. Then comes back, oh, I really did love you. End of the movie, scene. Awesome. Yay. Ooh, great, awesome. What's the next Hallmark movie? The same thing. Part 2. That's what they should just do. They should just call it whatever the title is, Part 2, Part 3. That's exactly where it's leading and where it's heading to. But Cobra Kai. And then I stopped watching it. I tell people that I don't like it. They always give me the same reaction. Oh, you don't like it? What? You don't like it? I can't believe what? Why? Why don't you like it? I mean, it's just the greatest show in the freaking Stop being robots. Make your own opinions. I bet you a lot of people that say that are people that are like, oh crap. I do not like not being in the majority. I want to be in the majority, so I'm just gonna say I like the show even though I don't. Man. Side note though, I'm 21 now. Oh, 21. The big 2-1. You know what that means? I get to go back into the business that I created in high school. Yeah, because I was always older. Okay, I was a year older than everybody. When I was in freshman year, 9th grade, I turned 16. I was a year older than everybody, so I was the first one driving. So guess what? I was the most popular kid in school. I had all the friends. I was pulling them around everywhere in my Suzuki Verona. Ooh, I'm talking, that just goes right off the tongue. Suzuki Verona. Yeah, one of those cars that, Japanese cars, you can't make parts for anymore. I literally sunk more money in that stupid car than I got out of it. Seriously, I literally spent $4,000 on that car, I think, at the time, and I think I put more than $4,000 in it by the time I got rid of it my senior year. It was awful. Awful investment. If I can go back in time, I would slap the hell out of myself. I can't even believe I did that, but I was the most popular kid in school because of it. So I took kids everywhere. Free. That's the best part. Free. No wonder I was so popular. I wouldn't even, they'll be like, Dawson, can I give you some gas money? And me, I'm like, no, I got it. Off my Sonic paycheck. Yeah, it was a car hop. Making all the dough at that time. Bills. Dollars. Cash money. Sonic, Suzuki, Verona. Dude, I was living the dream. Had all the friends. 10th grade? It declined because everybody else got cars. What's up? Something new. So, live it while you can. That's what I'm just trying to say here. Is just live it up while you can. But anyways, no, that's not what I was trying to get at. I was always a year older than people, okay? Always a year older. So, when I turned 18, everybody was younger than me. So guess what that meant? I was the plug. Okay, I'm just kidding. I didn't buy nicotine for everybody. Okay, I wasn't the nicotine god. But you know what I was? I had a side business, a side hustle, I was dishing out nicotine left and right, yada, yada, yada. No, I'm just kidding. I didn't do that. I didn't do that at all. Okay. If anything, I bought it for me. Okay. Oh, all right, fine. I will admit, let some person, have a little bit of mine when I was in it. Okay, when I was in the game. I only did it once. I'm not a nicotine fan. I never liked it. When Juuls were around, I tried it for a little bit, and I was just like, dude, this makes my head hurt. I don't know. Have you ever, because when it's a trend and you're young and it's just a trend to go all the way around, of course you're going to try it. So of course I went ahead and I was, you know what? I'm going to try it like everybody else. I'm going to go for it. And I didn't really enjoy it so much, but I enjoyed the profit that I made off of those young miners. The reason why I'm saying that is because I'm really just trying to get the older generation irritated, because as they smoke their cigarettes, hypocritically looking at kids like me going, oh really, you bought products for minors, yada yada yada. No, I didn't do that, but I made a joke about it, and I had so many freaking just old people, and when I mean old people, I mean over the age of 40. That's when I consider you old people. That's probably gonna make y'all mad in the instance anyways, but I just like making those jokes and making those references because it irritates y'all. Just so mad. It's like, oh, did he really do that? The reason why I like doing that stuff is like y'all on Facebook. Like any old person on Facebook, I love it. Y'all will repost anything. And I even see people in my younger generation do it, and it gets me every time. Y'all will repost anything. Literally, the article be like, Bill Cosby roofied his way out of prison. What? Bill Cosby is out of prison? How did he do it? Well, he just said in the headlines, Bill Cosby roofied his way out of prison. That means he slipped one to the guard, made him go to sleep, and then boom, everybody will repost it, share it, comment on it. Oh my gosh, Bill Cosby's on the loose. Even though that knucklehead's still in freaking behind bars, I don't even know if he still made it or not. I mean, seriously, y'all will believe anything. And that's what gets me going too, is like I started even making jokes based off the fake stories, and it's working. It works. It gets hits. Going to it. All these little newscasts that make fake headlines about celebrities. I mean, have you ever seen like the news inquiries? Like the little magazines that you see when you're in the checkout aisle in Walmart or in stores, it says like the Inquirer or whatever. I'm not kidding. 9 times out of 10, Brad Pitt and Angelina Jolie are on there. 9 times out of 10. I'm not kidding. My whole life that I've been going to stores, and I end up in the aisles, and I'm just sitting there, or not standing. I'm just standing there, and I look at him and I glance at him because I'm interested of what's going on, and I see Angelina Jolie and Brad Pitt, and there's some fake news line about that. Like, I don't know. Angelina Jolie beats one of her adopted kids, and Brad Pitt just watches and laughs, and then everybody literally was like, oh my god, is that true? Did Brad Pitt and Angelina Jolie really do it? Man, y'all believe anything, don't y'all? Y'all are worse than kids. Oh man, the old people tell us kids, man, y'all believe everything that's on the internet. Y'all are worse than us. Oh, man, I love old people when election season comes around. Ooh, it really brings out the beast in them. It just excites me. I love scrolling through Facebook because that's where all the old people shine. And they get all in there and they're just like, with their little fingers, they like to post their opinions and just yay! I'm gonna make someone mad today. I just want to let y'all know that if y'all do that, by any means, know that I'm laughing at you. Okay? I don't agree with you. I mean, I don't care about what you have to say about what that post was that you made about, I don't care about how 2021 goes. I just want to let you know this, and this, and this. I believe this. I'm a hardcore in this. Yada, yada, yada. I don't care. unfollow me on Facebook, unfollow me on my Skype. I'm done. I'm so done. Oh, really? You're done? All right, cool. Awesome. I don't care. Yay! One less down in the chamber. One less person I have to deal with. I've had to unfollow so many people. I've had to unfollow so many people. Not because of, well, not really because of politics. I mean, everybody has their right to their own opinion. I'm just unfollowing people because of the OnlyFans. God, people are insane now. There's so many girls and so many people. I mean, not really guys. I mean, come on. Guys with OnlyFans, you have to be a special guy to get an OnlyFans. Girls, on the other hand, so many of them. I'm just tired of seeing it. It's not really the fact if you have an OnlyFans, it's that you have to promote it all the freaking time. All the time. All the time you have to promote it. Check out my OnlyFans. I'm good. I'm good. I really am. Especially if I went to high school with you, you could probably get the hint of where this is going. Your stuff your stuff got passed around a long time ago, and I don't think you needed OnlyFans. I'm just tired of seeing it. So a lot of people did just post on their stories, oh, I mean, a discount, oh, this, oh, but whatever, go for them, go them. They're going to find some horn dog guy out there that's going to end up buying their stuff. Awesome. Perfect. Boom. Yay. Awesome. Well, I wonder what the highest paid one is. I don't know. Whatever. It's probably going to get leaked on Twitter somewhere too, because there's some guys that have good businesses about OnlyFans. I brought this up in previous podcasts, but they want to get famous on Twitter, and because Twitter, you can, I don't have one anymore, numerous reasons, but Twitter, you can post anything on there. You can post literally like, you beating the crap out of somebody and you're not going to get censored. So what they do is they go and buy famous people's OnlyFans, and then they like screen record it or screenshot it, and then they put it up on Twitter, and then all of a sudden they're just like, for free. And everybody's like, yay, I didn't have to spend $45 just to see a nip slip. Yay! Woohoo! Yippee! I don't know. It just cracks me up, honestly. I don't know. This whole year. I hope this year flips around. That's what I really hope. Is like this year, completely just flips and, turns for the better. I want it to turn for the better. Honestly, I have a lot of aspirations for this year. Aspirations wise, I don't know. I don't know. I just really hope that the masks come off this year. Just masks completely come off. COVID vaccine, if you get one, awesome. I don't know if anybody that has gotten one in my family. Actually, no, I know of one. My grandmother. My grandmother has gotten the COVID vaccine. Yay. She hasn't grown a third arm yet. Okay? And there's no way I'm getting one. I'm not going to let Bill Gates monitor me and know where I'm at all times. I'm just kidding. I was reading too many old people's Facebook posts. Yeah, they're getting into the conspiracy theories. I love when, I understand when young people get into conspiracy theories, but when older people get into conspiracy theories, it just jazzes me up as well. Because it's like, yay, you're an idiot too. Awesome. I mean, I don't know. I enjoy a nice conspiracy theory here and there, but at the same time, some people are just really into the conspiracy theories, and I'm just like, just leave it where it lies, just kind of, I get your point, I get where you're trying to go with it, awesome, you're just trying to, get people all jazzed up and ready to go, but, which they did, they make a great living off of just getting people jazzed up, which I hope to be able to do that in my future as well. I love to get people jazzed up and just get irritated for no reason at all because why? I don't know. I think being offended easily is a quality trait that just, I don't know, just getting someone a little irritated, get their feathers ruffled. I don't know. Sometimes it's fun to mess with people that get easily offended. Anyways, we're moving into the fun facts portion of this podcast. Okay? I don't know if I said it at the beginning of this podcast or not, but if you're a new listener, I have two little sections that I do at the end of each of one of my podcasts. I have a news article and a fun fact. I start off with a fun fact. And the fun fact that I have for y'all today is sunglasses were originally designed for Chinese judges to hide their facial expressions in court. What? They are to hide facial expressions. Well, do I have a pair of shades around? I do not have a pair of shades just right on me. But, that's very interesting. And I'm actually going to pull it up on my phone to actually learn more about this. I didn't even know about it. That's actually kind of funny, though, to actually think that, all right, today's sunglasses serve as protective eyewear, effectively preventing bright sunlight from causing discomfort or damage to our eyes. Of course, they're also a fashion accessory, but sunglasses were originally made out of smoky. Hold on. I just said smoky. Man, it really is 4 o'clock in the morning. Smoky. Man, smoky quartz in the 12th century China, where they were used by judges to mask their emotions when they were questioning witnesses. And for more facts, I don't really care about. For more facts, click the link, whatever. Mask their emotions. A pair of shades mask emotions. I have never known this to be even a thing remotely, but I guess when you're in a courtroom and you're just wearing some cool shades and just, man, I really wish I had some sunglasses with me right now just to be able to put them on and be like, I don't really understand how that would mask facial expressions. Like, I guess when I wear sunglasses out in public, I guess I do feel that sense of like, oh, well, I don't, see, I don't know. Sunglasses sometimes give you that appearance of like where you can feel more comfortable around people because, I don't know. But hiding facial expressions is probably not a really good way to go. You should probably wear a mask. That's probably the best way to hide a facial expression. But that's very interesting. Sunglasses were invented for hiding facial expressions in courtrooms for Chinese people. Man, I guess as soon as some shades go on, Chinese people go, what? Where did this facial expression go? I thought I caught him in a lie, or I thought I could sway this dude, but for some reason his facial expression just went away when he put on those smoky sun protector againsters. I don't even know what they would think of those at the very beginning. Like, they just see those for the first time. Someone sees sunglasses for the first time, like, what? What is this? Those tan eyeglasses. They're tan eyeglasses. That's what they are. Tan. I wonder if the first sunglasses were like just tan spectacles. Like, they just had one tan spectacle and they're like, oh wow. We're gonna turn those into high fashion. Well, first we're gonna use those for hiding facial expressions in Chinese courtrooms. I don't know, but I guess we are going to have to do that. Huh. Anyways, that was the fun fact section. I don't know. I kind of feel like a little bit more jazzed up today, a little bit more, uppity. I kind of want to dust off another fun fact. I don't know why, but are you ready to dive in for one? I don't usually do two, but, come on. This is the 30th episode of the Last Cycle Heart podcast. It's a great way to initiate new listeners, new viewers, whatever it may be. You know what? I'm just going to go on to my phone here, and we're going to scroll down here, and we're just going to find a random fact that I think everybody... Okay. 1, 2, 3, scroll. And... Wow. Man. Man, I have not came across an interesting one yet. Huh. Someone tried to sell New Zealand on eBay. Wow, that's the one that I just came across. Interesting enough. Wow. Is my camera about to die? Hello, everybody. I'm back. What's up? Hey, little malfunction. My camera died. I didn't expect that at all. First time ever videotaping a podcast. And of course, the 30th episode, awesome. It dies. Anyways, where were we? Fun fact? Extra fun fact? Is that where we were? Do we have enough time? Yeah, of course we have enough time. It's a podcast. I can go as long as I want to. Anyways, so some dude sold New Zealand or tried to sell New Zealand on eBay. Let's see where this goes. Wow. Okay, so the bidding started at 1 cent, and after 6,000 hits and 22 bids, the selling price for New Zealand climbed all the way to $3,000. Eventually, eBay caught the wind and the auction and pulled it down. Wow. eBay. Man. What happens if New Zealand sold, though? What happens if they just let New Zealand sell? Will they just give it to the guy, write it off? I mean, I've never been to New Zealand, but is it worth $3,000? Actually, I've seen some pictures of New Zealand. I think it's worth $3,000. Come on, you got to give it to the guy. You can't pull it away. Like the people with the stocks, like the millionaires that they shut that stock down for GameStop just because these people on Reddit were smart and they went in and they invested all this money into it. I mean, come on, you can't do it to them. You can't rip them off like that. But I guess this is how it's got to be. Okay, eBay. Jipping a dude from wanting his own piece of land. It's just New Zealand. There's so many more other countries to be dealt with out there. $3,000 for New Zealand. That's awesome. It's very beautiful too, I think. I've seen pictures of it. I'm not 100% for sure, but let's move on to the stock thing though. Back to the stock thing. I mean, that was crazy. GameStop. What? I'm not really big into the stock market, but now that happened, I just want to get Reddit and I want to join that thread and I want to just tag team with them. I'm going to, put in, the most money I can, $5, and just give it to them and just give it my all. Just give it them everything that I got. Just be like, hey, here you go. Take this $5 as you will. Put it in what are they doing next? AMC? Do that. Boom. Do some other dying ones. I don't know what any other dying ones are, but keep on doing it. It's fun. It's fun. If I was, I don't know. I'm not much big into the stock market, but that seems like a fun little thing to do. A little fun thing to happen. Just stops up everything, makes them irritated for a second, and then things blow by. Pissed off millionaires. You gotta love it, can't you? You just gotta love it. Moving on to news articles, though. News articles, the segment where I bring in the news. But it's not just any kind of news that's just, people see all the time. But it's like weird, interesting news that I go out and I find and I just scour the internet for. And I bring it to y'all's attention, okay? These news stories need just as much attention as all the other garbage that CNN and Fox and all these other, they're posting garbage. They need more news like this, and the Last I Go Heart podcast has every last bit of it. News article that I have for you today. Police arrest 6 people who changed Hollywood sign to read Holly Boob. Wow. Why did they do that? Well, let's go over and let's look into this news article even more to see what it is all about. Apparently they switched the, of course the W with the B to do Holly Boob, but it was supposed to be for breast cancer awareness. These not kids, I mean, they're just young adults, went in there, they changed the sign, had a little fun with it. Next thing you know, a little harmless act, and now they're getting arrested for it. I don't understand why you would get arrested for that though. Like, why? Why would you get arrested for doing Holly Boob? I mean, dude, that's humorous. Some guy changed it to Holly Weed. I forgot when that was. It was a long time. It was a while back, I think. But I mean, Holly Weed was. I wonder what Hollywood sign's going to be next. Okay, someone creative is going to come in there and change the sign to a different name. I am on board with it. Okay, all these petitions that I see on social media and all these petitions that are out there, writing petitions for this, writing petitions for that. I want a petition to have the Hollywood sign be accessible to the public and be able to be changed to whatever it is, whatever they want it to be. 1 month it could be Holly Boob, the next month it could be Holly Weed, okay? During the holidays it could be Holly Christmas or Holly Holidays. But just keep the word Holly and just, do whatever you want else with the rest of the words. And all you do is that they should have it as like a tourist attraction. Go up there, you get to change the word, you chip in a little bit of money, and then boom, you get to be able to do it. Seems fun. I would invest in it. Seems interesting enough. Seems great. Why not? Why not be able to do something like that? Who knows? I don't know. Just no one's fun anymore. No one wants to have any fun at all. They just want to be sour. They don't want to let these people live. And that was for a cause. That was for breast cancer awareness. I just want to let y'all know that. That was for breast cancer awareness, and these people wouldn't even let it happen. Arrested on the spot for, they were trespassing or whatever, but come on. It was for a good cause. They were trespassing for a great cause, and I'm fully on board with it. But hey, y'all have made it to the very end of the Last I Go Hard podcast. Boom, congratulations. Does it feel good? Does it feel great? This is the first ever video that I've ever videotaped. There's going to be many more to come with a fully charged battery. I didn't even realize it wasn't fully charged. My bad. Apologies. But I have the nice background of Austin at nighttime behind me. It may change, but get ready because it's not just going to be merch. Episode 31 next week. I don't know what it's going to be. I'm not even going to give y'all a hint because I don't know what it is, honestly, yet. But it's going to be something great. New outfits all the time. Different atmosphere. I may change the green screen sometimes or whatnot, but I kind of like this nighttime, like town look and feel to it. I mean, I like what I got going on here, and I'm glad that y'all are able to listen and tune in. And episode 30, just blasting this off. I'm never going to take a month off ever again, though. Dedication from now on every week. I know in my previous podcast, I've been saying that. Look, I'm going to try my best every week to put out a podcast because it needs to happen for my sanity. And some of y'all like to listen to my rambling just into a microphone, and y'all love to hear it. Some of y'all like to hear it, and I just want to put it out there to the world. Why not? But thank y'all for listening to episode 30 of the Last I Go Hard podcast. I will see y'all next Friday. Hey, before you go, if you did enjoy this, truly enjoy this, please like and subscribe. I also left links in the description for my email, social medias, and even my other YouTube channel where I just post videos and other content. And as always, thank you for watching. I will see you next Friday.
I Go Hard podcast. You are listening to the Last I Go Hard. You are listening to the Last I Go Hard podcast.